Hey everyone! Today I got a whole bunch of He-Man stuff in the mail, so I'm going to be unboxing some of it. So let's see, who should I do first? How about I do Origins Snout Spout here. And there he is, off the card. That. Anyway, he comes with a little comic, something inside it. Okay, so we got like instructions for Snout Spout. Okay, yeah, thanks, that's helpful. So anyway, the little comic is about Leech, the other figure I got over there. Like the art style. Reminds me of the old mini comics from the 80s. So anyway, oh, the artwork on the back of these. Hope we get like an art book with all this. Oh, his axe fell out. Whatever this is. Okay. Oh, alternate head. Let's pop him off the little... He's not... Oh, Jesus. They've got these dumb little plastic things. Okay, and I finally got all those dumb little plastic snappy things off, so let's take a close look at Snout Spout here. Let's see. Let's see, joint in the head there. Got articulated trunk, that's cool. Curved in kind of a weird way, but whatever. I guess it was like to fit in the box. You can kind of turn it around a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, one of the weird things with these Origins figures, like based on the ones that I had when I was a kid, like Snout Spout, I have a Snout Spout somewhere. Oh, what's up with his arms? Oh, okay, they do have a... Oh, that's weird. Oh, huh. Weird. Okay, whatever. Anyway, Snout Spout's a figure that I had when I was a kid, so it's really weird, because this figure looks a lot like it. Like, the colors are freaking perfect. The sculpt is really similar. The armor is similar, although this is removable. The original Snout Spout, I think it was sculpted right on. The head, though, the head looks okay, but I'm not a fan of the eyes. I don't know why they gave him, like, these googly eyes. I like the alternate head better, because the eyes look a lot more like the original. Oh, and he has this, like, Oh, holy crap, it's rubber! So you can fill this with water and actually have him shoot water out his trunk like the original toy. The original toy, the water was like in the body. Oh, there's some sculpted text there. Okay, I'm gonna swap his head out for the other one. Okay, and I got his other head on. Looks a lot better to me. I think the trunk is a little too long, though. The original one, how long was his trunk on the original? I don't think it was, like, nearly to the ground, was it? Oh, well, anyway, I noticed when I was taking the other head off that this little thing has a little clip on the back, and it clips into this little, like, slot on the back of his armor, and this thing has the same, little clip on it. Kind of difficult to get it on with one hand. Eh. Okay, I figured out it doesn't go in that slot. I don't know what the slot's doing there. It just hooks onto the back of the armor. Okay, sure, whatever. Anyway, so there's Snout Spout, looking really cool. Love this head. Not a big fan of this head. Like, for the most part, it looks okay. It's a neat little updated version of it, but the eyes... Also, it's missing all these, like, little black rivet details and, like, the little circuit things. Those are all such cool little touches to this original head, but... Eh. Yeah, the original one, like, the trunk is articulated, and that's cool. This one doesn't have an articulated trunk. I feel like they probably could have done that. This rubber what's it on his back, though. This is pretty cool, and I like the tube. I like that they keep the action feature. Does this come out? Feels like this tube could come out. It does move around a little bit, like in and out of his head, so that might be something. If you're getting this figure for a kid, yeah, keep an eye on this thing. It could potentially leak. So, let's move on to the next one. Let's see, who do we... Oh, here's his little axe before we move on. Let's see, stick that in his hand there. There we go. Snout, spout, and his axe. Oh, there's a little thingy here. So does that, like... Where'd I put his box? Oh, I thought maybe the axe would, like, connect to something, like you could hook it on him. Doesn't appear to be any way to do it. I guess this is just a weird shape for the bottom of his axe, then. Okay, put him to the side. All the other stuff over there. And then let's open Leech. This was pretty cool. I actually found this guy in Walmart a couple of weeks ago. Box was damaged, but I mean, my Walmart never gets anything new in on time, or sometimes ever, especially Masters of the Universe figures. They'll get like a few, like once, and then you'll never see them again. But then I was there a few days ago, they had a ton of Snout, Spouts, and Leeches. Like, what the... I don't know how that happens, but yeah, Walmart stepped up their game with Masters of the Universe, or at least these ones. I haven't seen any other Masters of the Universe. The rest is all just a bunch of leftovers from past lines and yeah, Revelation stuff nobody wants. So yeah, let's open up Leech here. Okay, here we got the back of the box here. Leech's energy draining suction brings even Eternia's mightiest to their knees. Is Tongue Lasher one of the mightiest? Okay, sure. I like that. Stick it to the window. Oh, and yeah, he has those little suction cup hands. Love the artwork of him up there. That's cool. So anyway, here he is in this stupid little thing with the snappy things I'll have to take out, but I just want to take a look at him. I love that they recreated this old 80s style front of his face. That was such a weird thing that figure had, but I love it. Also love the hands and the feet. Oh, and they feel like they can actually stick to stuff. On the old toy, the hands and feet were kind of just for show, but yeah, I think this one actually could stick to something. Love this alternate head, though. Looks very much like the old cartoon, though it's... Yeah, I don't know, kind of weird looking. I think they were trying for a mix of this, and then also, like, the cartoon. And then we get a little crossbow thing here. Pretty cool looking. Some alternate hands. Oh, so he can actually have hands. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know. I like the suction cup hands better. Okay, and here's Leech, completely out of the box. One of the little snappy things was, like, stuck in this gap in his ankle here. That was annoying. So anyway, weird thing with this guy, he has really skinny knees. Like, they're the same as pretty much any other character, but they just look especially weird on him because his body is quite a bit bigger than the average Origins figure. So let's see. The articulation on this guy is really smooth. It's, like, really easy to move, but it doesn't feel, like, really loose or anything. It's really nice. The rubber on, let's see, these little suction cup pieces feels kind of flimsy. Like, again, if you get this for your kids, definitely don't leave them out. Don't let your kid leave this outside, or the weather is going to eat these things right up. Or animals. If you have pets, they're definitely going to chew on these. Let's see. The head feels weird. The head is, like, very light plastic. And here he is with his alternate head. I really love the alternate head. It looks so cool. I kind of wish there was a way to close his mouth. I think maybe they should have articulated the mouth, like had like a little joint to like open and shut it or something, but even like this, it's still pretty cool. I'm really happy with this. I'm not going to bother putting in his alternate hands since I don't really care for them. The crossbow thing is, I guess the hands are for that. So how exactly is he supposed to hold that? Do they show a thing? Nope. What about in the comic? Oh, okay, there's his, like, little plastic or paper instructions thing. Well, that's no help. Okay, I don't know how to get him to hold his, Oh, wait, it's on the back here. Okay, I guess you can clip it on, even with the hands, with the suction cups. Let's see. Okay, so Alright. It looks like it should be a bit more involved. Like, it looks like something goes onto it, but that's his face on the end of it, right? I'm not sure what... Hmm. I don't know. Maybe it's just a weird design, but it really looks like something should be going, like, in these little holes here. Does it, like, clip on to something? Oh, look at his back. They even got the detail on his back. My original one didn't have text all over on it, though. That's kind of weird. Anyway, Sculpt is really nice on Leech. Really happy with this. He looks really cool. Probably one of my favorites in terms of sculpting for the Origins line, because he just looks so accurate to the original. I love the new head. Even these hands, they're... I don't really care for them, but, you know, I do like that they give you the option that you can give him new hands. So, who should I open next? Let's see, I'll do He-Man next. And here's CGI He-Man out of the box, which I had to, like, absolutely destroy. This gray backdrop thing's falling apart. I don't think the packaging is that strong with the Masterverse figures. I mean, it looks cool, like, up on the shelf if you find these in stores, but, for a collector's line, I really think they should have done something more like, I don't know, like the Lightning Collection Power Rangers, like what Hasbro does for Power Rangers and for G.I. Joe. They have really nice, like, collectible boxes that you can open and then shut. You can reuse them. They don't completely crumble to bits when you open them. Also, I don't get this backdrop. Why wasn't this, like, attached? Why wasn't this taped or anything? Aren't these usually taped on the sides? Okay, that's weird. Whatever. Anyway, so there's CGI He-Man looking really cool, and something I wanted to point out, because I thought it was funny. Let's see. There's the back of the box. We get this, I think this might be just a still straight from the show, or like the character model or something. On the bottom there, they show the figure, and it looks way worse than the actual figure. That doesn't happen often, where, like, the promo picture looks worse than the actual figure. The actual figure looks absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, let's get him out. Oh, he has those little stupid plastic snap things, so gotta cut all those off. And here we have He-Man's alternate fist hands gigantic sword, which, interestingly, has, like, a big plug, so you can, plug it into his back here, just like the what was it called, Power Attack figure, like the standard figure of this guy. Although this looks a lot nicer than the standard figure. Plus he can move a lot better. And then there he is, looking freaking awesome. I love this design. I love this toy. So cool. Oh, and then it fell off again. Okay, after fiddling with this for a while, I realized the sword doesn't really want to stay in there too well. I think this little plug should have been a tiny bit longer, or the hole should have been a little bit deeper. Let's see. This armor, I don't think... Oh wait, no, I think it can come off if you really wanted it to, but I don't think anybody would. So, I don't know. It feels like it's attached on the back. Whatever. Anyway, talking about the figure, so nice to have CGI He-Man in a figure that you can actually pose. His arms are so big. His proportions are pretty weird, so it is kind of hard to put him in too many, like, really dynamic poses. But, yeah, it'll be fun trying to get this guy in some different poses, pose on a shelf. There. Oh man, look at the wrist gauntlet thing. That is really cool. Oh, it's painted on the inside. So really nice paint and detail on this guy. He looks straight out of the show. Freaking amazing. You know, the design of him, like, the feet are kind of wide, so I don't think it would be, too much trouble trying to pose this guy. Like, there's some other figures that they're like very top-heavy figures, and yeah, they're hard to pose. Like for Power Rangers, there was King Sphinx and Pudgy Pig. A little difficult to pose because they're so top-heavy, but I don't think this He-Man would have too much problem being posed, because like the top, it's big, but it's not super heavy, and the feet are wide enough that I think they can support just about anything you do with them. So anyway, yeah, that's it for this He-Man. Let's talk about Skeletor next. I freaking love the Skeletor. And here we got Skeletor out of the box. Take a close look at this guy. Man, he is really cool looking. I really like Skeletor in the CGI show. He has a really cool, unique look to him. I love the voice. Ben Diskin is definitely one of my favorite Skeletor voices. Oh, I got a chain for something. Okay, so let's pop the stupid little snappy things off and get them out of the plastic. Okay, I just wanted to show that there's little plastic snappy things holding his staff in there. How am I supposed to get to those? I can't cut them out, so I'm gonna try and slide his staff out. Oh, it's on the back of this thing, okay. And the base of it is still stuck in there. Okay, I'm gonna try and pop Skeletor himself out. Okay, this is kind of difficult. This guy was packaged really awkwardly, and okay, so there's the staff, there's the stupid little plastic thing keeping it stuck in there. So there's the alternate hands Skeletor came with. Check out the nails. Huh. Looks like beauty nails or something. Oh, and he has them on his normal hand, too. Okay, so anyway, there's Skeletor. Here's his irritating staff that they really wanted to have secure in there. Don't know what the chain hanging off the back of it's all about. Is that in the show? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember there being like a chain on it in the show. Whatever. Looks really cool. Top is kind of heavy. Those horns are like solid plastic. Let's see, also I think it... Yeah, it swivels around for some reason. I don't know why they have it, like, able to swivel around, whatever. So let's take a look at Skeletor here. Really cool. Love these CGI figures. I'm hoping they'll do more in the future. Like, we need to have Crass, and maybe we'll get, like, Rakkaz, Beastman's humanoid form as a Masterverse figure. That would be really cool. Let's see. Body type's pretty similar to He-Man. Let's see, he has this, like, the big bulky arms, big bulky body, skinny legs. Must have been a real challenge for the sculptors of this, trying to figure out a way to keep it looking accurate to the cartoon, but then also have it be able to, like, stand on its own. His feet aren't quite as wide as He-Man's are. They look a little smaller, so I don't know if he'll be able to be posed as easily as He-Man. Wow, tiny knees on him. Anyway, detail looks great. I think they could have done a little bit more with his one skeleton hand here. I feel like it lacks a bit of detail. Or, I mean, like, paint-wise. Sculpting-wise, it looks awesome, but I don't know. I think they could have added, like, some shadow or something in it. Like, black wash or something. Same for the face. I feel like the paint's a little too bright in this face. Oh, you can actually move his head around a little bit in there. Okay. So this is a really cool figure. I love these CGI style figures. Hoping for more from Masterverse. So, last up, get all this junk out of the way. Last up is the Sunman 3-pack, so let's open this up. So, there they are out of the box. There we got, what's his name? Space Sumo, Sunman, and Pighead. And then pop them out, and then there's each of their individual comics, which are in plastic behind them. That's annoying. So are each of these a different comic? Like, this one's Pighead, this one's Sunman, this one's Space Sumo, but they all just say Rulers of the Sun, Sunman on them. Whatever. I'll open those later. And then here's these guys. Are they held in with those plastic thingies? Doesn't feel like they are. Like a... Let's see. Oh, their weapons have them. I don't see any on the figures themselves, though. That's really weird. Okay, let's pop Space Sumo out. Come on. Okay, something's holding them in here, and I don't know what. Okay, there he goes. Looking kind of silly with his helmet half off. There we go. Straighten that back up. Oh, he looks really cool. Really love these Sunman figures. They're pretty neat. I never would have thought we'd get like official He-Man branded Sunman figures. That is crazy. Let's pop his little helmet off there. Oh, and there's his face. Helmet's made of like rubber. Really squishy. You could probably fit it on just about any other character, or well, any with a standard human head. Kind of weird he's called Space Sumo. There's not really anything sumo about him. Like, sumos don't wear masks. At least I've never seen any that do. You take the helmet off, is that a traditional sumo haircut? Like, don't they usually have their hair, like, tied back in the little top knot things? Whatever. He looks cool. Love the color scheme, the red and the turquoise, that's neat. Did a good job with it. Not a whole lot to say about this guy. He's a good figure. Not, like, particularly imaginative or anything, but he's cool. So let's pop Sunman out. I have the normal Sunman, but this one has a different haircut. There. Okay. And there he is, Sunman, out of the box. With his new flat top haircut. Actually, his face looks a lot like Space Sumo. You know, I think they're the same head. Yeah, I think they're just the same head. So, does that mean Sunman is half Japanese? Okay, weird. Don't know if anybody else ever noticed that, whatever. Anyway, rest of the figure looks pretty standard. I think it's just the same as the other one, they just gave it the different head. Not a whole lot to say. Oh, their weapons are held in with those little plastic snappy things, but the figures themselves aren't. That's really weird. I don't know why they did it that way. So last up is Pighead here. Is his shield... Holy crap, his shield has a snappy thing holding it in. That is so stupid. Okay, I got all the weapons out of the plastic thing, and here's Pighead. Freaking awesome. I've wanted a toy of this figure for so long. Ever since I was a kid, I was flipping through a Toy Fair magazine, and they had... I can't remember what it was. There was an article on Sunman, or if they had like somebody just write a letter in talking about Sunman, and they were talking about Sunman and Pighead should get toys in the Masters of the Universe Classics line. And I was like, huh, what's... Like, I had, like, vaguely heard of Sunman, I was kind of aware of it, but I didn't know too much about it. I knew that it was, like, a He-Man style figure from the 80s, I didn't know quite what it was. Was it a knockoff? Was it, like, what exactly was it? So, I had seen some stuff about Sunman, but I didn't know his villain Pighead, but then I saw a picture of Pighead somewhere, and I just fell in love with it. I love the character's design. He has a great color scheme, The, like, bright green is a really cool choice for a pig monster. He has these, like, little horns on his helmet. The tusks are asymmetrical. This one goes down, and there's two jutting up that way. The purple and blue suit, really cool. Oh, and he has spikes on the little sash thing he's wearing. That's cool. Let's see, got a little mace here. Let's stick that in his hand. So there we got Pighead and his mace. He is so cool looking. Whoops. Okay, and then he's got his shield. Oh, that goes in his other hand. Let's see. Come on. Okay, it's not quite getting on there. I'm doing this one-handed, so it's a little difficult. But anyway, yeah, Pighead, really, really cool. Definitely my favorite of this 3-pack here. I've seen this 3-pack at Target, like, already going on clearance in some places. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking it up, because Pighead's really cool. Sunman is pretty cool. I kind of like the other head sculpt better. And then, Space Sumo here is pretty cool. Even though he's not a whole lot to him. But, you know, I still like him. He's cool. He fits right in with all the other He-Man type characters. So, yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.